prompt and on time. Before we get started, we'd like to ask all of you to sit at a table with Starburst. If you wouldn't mind moving tables to a table with candy. And we're also going to ask that if you're sitting with members of your team, that you reorganize yourself to be sitting with people that you do not know. You have a couple minutes. Hurry up.
Table shift.
Don't be afraid to come forward. There's 2, 3 tables up here with Starburst. Let's get about 5 people per table. 5 people per table, please.
I think Nikki and Dr. Ron. I'm sorry?
This can hear you.
Oh, I don't want to call them out. That's why.
Yeah, no.
Nikki and Dr. Ryan are like sitting on the side.
That's fine.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. All right, last couple seconds.
5, 4.
Would you mind making sure there's enough Starburst per table?
Checking now.
Yeah. Welcome in. Pam. All right, we're going to get started here in just a minute, making sure we have just the right amount of people per table. If you're sitting alone, please come join a group up here at the front. You can join this table here. Looking for 5 people per table. 6 is fine if you have to. Go ahead and join that table right there if you'd like. And we have this table over here with the candy. We're looking for 5 people per table. Please sit at the tables with the Starburst. Keep reorganizing. There's a table over here. If you're standing right now, please go to this table off to the left, across the room. I'm pointing at it over here. This table over here, perfect. If you're just coming in, please join this table over here. Welcome in. Please come join this table over here to your right. Far right, over here. Thank you so much. Just make sure that this one has enough candy, and then we're good. Pull up a chair. Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you all so much for being here. We hope to make this worth your while. This is the student orientation. Hopefully you are familiar with the two of us. My name is Naya Ahmed. I'm a project associate here with AAAS. Thank you so much for keeping your voices down. And we also have...
Hey, hey everyone, I'm Pam Asante, project manager. I'm working alongside Naya.
All right, so we had you reorganize, so hopefully you would get familiar with people who maybe you didn't come here with. So hopefully you're seated by someone that you haven't met before. To begin, we'll be doing an icebreaker. We're gonna ask that you all grab a Starburst from the center of the table. Go for it. And depending on what Starburst you choose to select from your package, we're gonna ask that you answer the corresponding question with the people seated at your table. And feel free to eat them, of course. You're so welcome. So our 4 prompts correspond with the different flavors of candy you'll find. If you choose to go with the red candy, you'll be answering the question, what is your fondest memory of building or creating something? If you choose the yellow candy, it will be who or what inspires you to create. If you choose the orange candy, it will be if you could invent something for a family member or friend, what would you make and who would it be for? And if you choose the pink candy, my favorite, you will be answering what is an invention made in your lifetime that amazes you the most. So take the next couple minutes, someone be the leader of each table, and don't be afraid to start talking. Answer these questions and get to know the people that are sitting next to you. You can take a seat at this table right here in the front.
Hello, welcome. If you're just coming in, you can sit at this table right up here. Thank you.
We're going to wrap up here in a minute, so make sure you get to the last few people at your table. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5 seconds.
If you're just coming in, feel free to sit at that back table. Just about 30 seconds. If you're just coming in, feel free to sit at that back table right there. Sure. All right, we're going to move along here. If everyone could redirect their attention to the front. Take a seat. You're good. All right, we're asking for your attention, please.
All right, and so we hope you enjoyed that activity and got to know a couple people in your cohort. And so this is a brief introduction to our project team. Again, I'm Pam, and this is Naya. We also have Dr. Iris R. Wagstaff. I saw her earlier. I don't know what she meant. She's our program director over this project. We also have Claire Malloy in the back with AV. Good wave at your people, Claire. We also have Janice Lim and Erica Wood. So Erica's right there. Hey. These lovely women helped us out, with checking in registration. Also Hannah Wise, she's also there at that table as well.
Moving along to our AAAS leadership, some of the people who helped make our projects happen. We have Dr. Sudip Parikh. You'll be hearing from him tomorrow. Dr. Travis York, you'll be hearing from him tonight. Suzanne Thurston and Janaea Thompson, some more people on our team.
And we also wanted to celebrate our evaluation team as well. They're in the back, Dr. Kavita Mitapali and Nina de los Alas, and I believe Debbie should be on her way. Yeah, she's on her way. They also helped to bring all this together.
All right, so we're just gonna run through some expectations of the program, things you should all be familiar with. You're not new to us, you're not new to Maker. It's been a couple months now. By accepting this opportunity to participate, you are agreeing to attend and fully engage in all meeting activities, including survey completion. In the case where you have registered and become unable to attend due to a family emergency, illness, or other unforeseen circumstance, please notify us as soon as possible. We are here for you. Any of the people that we just named are also here for you, so flag us down if you have any questions or concerns.
All right, and we're just gonna do a quick overview of the schedule. Thank you. We're gonna do a quick overview of the schedule again. We've definitely repeated it over the e-mentoring sessions and sent different emails, and so again, we're gonna keep it very quick. But today is Thursday, welcome. So this is basically our orientation. Right after this, we will have our opening plenary and reception.
followed by a long list of events for tomorrow. Again, please do look back at your email to find the full detailed program, to find these details, as well as the details for Saturday as well. Each day we will have a plenary in which we hear from some speakers. We'll feed you at least once or twice a day. And tomorrow we will have a busy day of faculty and student sessions where you'll be getting some additional insight on different topics that relate to the topic of innovation.
All right, and then Saturday is the big day. Somebody say showcase. Yay. All right, so Saturday is the big day. So we have an early start, just like tomorrow. So we have breakfast and showcase set up from 7 a.m. And then we begin our pitch competitions, and they'll run from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And so basically we'll split you all into half. So we'll have 10 groups go up first, and then the remaining 9 groups, there's a total of 19 teams total. So 10 groups will present first, and then the remaining 9 groups, you'll be participating in student focus groups with our evaluation team. Nina's waving. And so you'll actually go right across the hall. So basically all of your student sessions are right in this room. For our faculty, your sessions will be right across the hall in Arlington and Cabin John rooms. And so on Saturday, again, you will be basically having your pitch competition in here, and then the student focus groups will be across the hall in Arlington, Cabin John, as well as Roosevelt. Then judges deliberation, another quick session, and then we'll basically have our awards ceremony with lunch, and then a survey, and then you all will depart.
All right. Now to begin our pitch format, again, things that you should be aware of, things we've been hammering into your head for quite some time now, but this is how the showcase will be formatted. So first, our lovely AV team in the back, who's shining the bright lights on me, will be shining the bright lights on you here on Saturday. So we'll begin with your video, which should be exactly 2 minutes. And then if you have a PowerPoint, we will follow up with your PowerPoint after that. You will add your supplementary pitch for 2 minutes right after, and the judges will ask you questions for 5 minutes. Then we'll transition quickly between teams, allotting for only 1 minute. You will see me somewhere probably in the front with a time card that lets you know how much time you'll have left, counting down from 60 seconds, then 30 seconds, to make sure you stay within that range of time.
All right, and so we're gonna ask you all to take a screenshot of this slide. Because we're all here, so we're not as attentive to emails, and so we do ask you to take a screenshot of this slide. This basically shows you the pitch order. So Group A, this is our first 10 teams that we'll be presenting from, basically starting from 8 a.m., and I think it probably should be to like 9:30-ish. And then the second group, Group B, you'll be presenting yours from, I think, that 9:30 mark to 11. And again, as I mentioned before, Group A, once you start your presentations, Group B will basically be doing the focus groups with our evaluation team. And then once we transition over, then Group B will then do their pitch presentations, and Group A will do the focus groups.
And just a quick note to add to the pitch format. Right before we transition, in that 1 minute time slot, our lovely photographer, one of them at least, will be taking a picture of you and your team. So as soon as you conclude answering the judges' questions, smile real big, and then we'll move on to the next team. All right?
I might add that could take place at the beginning of your setup or at the end of your setup.
Just be camera ready. All right. Moving right along to the travel expense reports and stipend cards. So you should be familiar with this as well. We will move along to questions after this, so if you have any particular questions about this, please let us know. Students and faculty members who use their personal vehicles will receive a travel expense report that can be submitted at the conclusion of the showcase to be reimbursed for the following items: mileage to and from the showcase, parking at the showcase, and meals that are not covered by the showcase. So on Friday night, we will be having dinner on your own, which means we will not be providing it for you. You're free to roam around the city and find a place that you've been dying to try. And this is something that would be applicable to your travel expense report.
And then basically for those who are not local to the area, so students and faculties who've basically booked flights out into DC or you booked a train over, basically we will be giving you a travel stipend card. So during check-in and registration, if you were not local to this area, then you most likely received a travel stipend card. And by local, we mean about basically 50 miles out from DC. We know we have some folks from Baltimore, And so that's why we asked for the driving request form much earlier in advance, just so we could try to accommodate for that. And so, yeah, so what Naya mentioned, the meals that are not covered, basically the travel stipend card would cover that. We do ask that you use your discretion as you're using these funds. Just be wise as you're spending. And yeah, you can see the meals that basically are provided by the meeting, right? So dinner tonight, we will be providing breakfast and lunch tomorrow, as well as breakfast and lunch on Saturday.
All right. Form W-9 must be completed and submitted prior to receiving a travel stipend card or reimbursement. Funds on the stipend card are yours to use as you see fit. Please budget appropriately to fully cover travel costs. Individuals receiving stipend cards cannot submit reimbursements after the meeting. Unused funds on the card are yours to keep. Reimbursements for students and faculty driving a personal vehicle to or from the meeting will be processed at the end of the meeting.
All right, and so thanks to Erica, I don't know where she went, but she was able to connect us actually with an offer. There are tons of things to do in DC, but the Museum of Illusions isn't far from here actually. They offered a discount code for Maker participants, so feel free to take advantage of it if you're able to this weekend. And we'll let y'all take the screenshot really quick. Think everyone's good?
Cool.
Okay.
All right. And in the meantime, while you're here, if this is your first showcase or you're returning, we're glad to have you regardless. Please do utilize our social media accounts on LinkedIn and on Blue Sky to tell us about your experience, what you enjoyed most, share your pictures. These are the links here to our social media accounts. You can use hashtag Maker25 and tag AAAS Center for STEM Education, that's us. And just let us know what you think of the showcase and show us your prizes, your awards, and your experience.
All right. And so we'll leave this time for any questions that anyone may have.
Feel free to raise your hand. Go for it.
For the 2 minutes after the slideshow, are we talking over the PPT as well, or just the 2 minutes before we're talking?
So basically, you'll use the PowerPoint presentation if you submitted one. You'll basically use that to elaborate on your pitch. So that'll be during the 2 minutes.
Okay.
But if you don't have a PowerPoint, you'll use that 2 minutes to just elaborate on your pitch itself. Go for it.
Is there also a break between when they're like after we see the video and then the person starts talking?
Not a specific break. Were you going to add something, Claire?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. So the question was, will there be a break between the pitch video itself and when the PowerPoint begins? And the answer is no, there will not be a specified break. Again, we have 19 teams and quite a quick schedule here. So because you'll remain on the stage between when you play the video and when you begin speaking, it'll be quite continuous, if that makes sense. Anyone else? Yes.
If we have like, because I know we're able to have a physical, like sample image. If our thing is virtual, like we made an app, would you have to already submit it to play a big image? Or use it?
So the question was, if you have a digital version of your prototype, would you have to submit it now or in advance to be able to utilize it during the showcase?
So yeah, that would be something that you would have submitted in advance. But if you do have it, please send it over as quickly as you can. Anyone, if you have a demo, I know there was one team that sent a demo of their product. It was a website. We kindly ask that you actually send it in as like a video, I guess like a screen recording of how you would actually use the app on your phone, just so we can send that to AV as quickly as possible. Oh, there was another question.
We're going to bring a mic to you.
We got a mic.
So I think a kilo, but okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Samuel Toto from Grambling State University. My question is, what if we have like an app that's a prototype, but we want to like bring an iPad and demo it ourselves, not really do a video scrolling?
Did they submit it ahead of time? Is this an app that you've submitted ahead of time to be accompanying your pitch?
No.
So we would ask that before you leave this room, all of you, if you have a prototype that's digital that you would like to use during your pitch, send it to us immediately. And in that case, we would allow you to have an iPad on stage to demonstrate your prototype.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Hi, my name is Akila from Xavier University. How long do we have to elaborate?
You have 2 minutes. All right, so this is how it's going to work. Your video is 2 minutes long or potentially less than 2 minutes. If you have a PowerPoint, that will then go on for the following 2 minutes in which you will elaborate over the PowerPoint. If you do not have a PowerPoint, you have the same 2 minutes to elaborate on your pitch video. The judges will then respond for 5 minutes, and then once the picture is taken of your team, we will transition to the next team. Any other questions?
Hi everyone, my name is Favor. I was gonna ask, so if you did submit a PowerPoint, will you be the one controlling the PowerPoint? Or if there are like certain slides you wanna skip, like can we control that, or you guys will be controlling it?
You will have the controller.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
No other questions?
All right, well, in that case, feel free to take any extra Starburst you see sitting around. Dinner will start in the next 15 to 30 minutes, right outside in this hall here. And we look forward to seeing what you all have brought, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the showcase. We'll ask that you exit through these doors on the far side, and also on your way out, that you stop by and see our VentureWell sponsors, as well as our AAAS membership table. Thank you so much.
I should